Hello my besties. Welcome back to another video. For this week, I wanted to do one of those ultimate book video type videos because there's just a bunch of book related stuff that I want to do. I want to go to Barnes. I want to rearrange my shelves a little bit. We're going to talk about books, obviously. We'll do a little reading vlog, just all of those fun favorite things that you and I both love to do. First order of business for today, we need to go to Barnes. I don't think I've been to Barnes since my January New Year's book shopping video. Is that true? If that's true, then that's a tragedy. And so I just need a little hit. I need a Barnes hit. That atmosphere, I need to browse, I need to look. I'm mainly only going for one book. Will I stick to that? To be determined. I am mainly only going for Abby Jimenez's new book because, well, one, I want to read it, and two, the book that I'm reading right now, it is the type of book that you need a breather from. It is the type of book that's working your brain. And you know, when I want to take a break from that feeling of having my little rat brain grind it up into ground meat, I need something else to read. I'm talking about Dune, of course. I'm actually reading this for another video that will be posted soon. So I don't want to talk too much about it, but we're struggling. So I need a book for when my brain wants a little break, and I think Abby Jimenez will be great for that. I actually might also look for The Heartless Hunter. It's a fantasy book, and I've been seeing a lot of people reading it recently, talking about it, saying good things about it, so I might also look for that. Obviously, I'm gonna browse because part of going to Barnes is the browsing experience. You don't just go in and out for one book. I mean, maybe other people do, but I'm not capable of that. We're gonna browse. I really want to stick to only getting those two books. So yeah, let's go to Barnes. We're back. So I actually ended up going to Target and Home Goods as well as Barnes because they're all right there. I don't have any of the three in my hometown. You know, when I want to go to Barnes, I do have to take a little bit of a drive. And Target's right there. Home Goods is right there. I might as well hit all three. Bad for the bank account, but it's good for the heart. So I went to Home Goods because I wanted to see if they had any candlesticks. And I came out with a blue felt Grecian bust. It doesn't match my room at all, but I really liked it. And I thought I could find somewhere to put it on my shelves. Maybe with my Greek retellings. That might be fun. Don't know who this is, but this is our newest addition to the room. I wanted to find some fun candlesticks though because I just bought this little ceramic candlestick holder that I've been wanting for so long. Are we focused? Like, look how cute this is. This is by Fiorenza. I think it was Fiorenza Art on Instagram. She has a lot of cool art, and I've just been wanting this little candlestick holder for so long, and I think this will look really cute on my shelves. And then I just got another candlestick holder. No candlesticks, And then we went to Barnes. I was able to stick with my goal, and I only bought the 2 books that I went in there for. I got Just for the Summer, which we will read in this video. This is what our little reading vlog will be about. I'm very excited. And then I also did find The Heartless Hunter by Kristen Cigarelli, I think. Like I said, this is a fantasy. I think it's about witches. Enemies to lovers doesn't get more high stakes than a witch and a witch hunter. So we have witches. They used to be powerful, but now they're hunted for their magic. Our main character is a witch. She pretends to be a young socialite, but she spends her nights as the Crimson Moth, a witch vigilante who rescues her kind from being purged. Slay. So, very proud of myself that I only bought these 2 books. Did I find a bunch more that I would have wanted? Yes. Did I maybe look them up on Amazon? And maybe add them to my cart? And maybe will I buy them later? Probably. And then lastly, we went to Target. I bought the pink dinosaur. These are like their big weighted stuffed animals. I have the green one, but now the pink one just matches my bed. So I needed to have her. My back hurts. I also got another one of their Finery body mist things. Target has this entire line of perfumes that are supposed to be dupes for really high-end luxury perfumes. I have the Baccarat Rouge one already. Couldn't tell you how good of a dupe it is because I do not have the real one, and I never will, but I thought it smelled really good. This time I got the Without a Trace one, which is supposed to be a dupe for Blur's Missing Person, I believe. Again, don't know what that smells like, but this smells really good. I put it on when I first got to Target, like the tester, and then I kept smelling myself the whole time, so I had to get it. And then I got a new set of shelves. I didn't bring them in from my car yet, but they are the same exact ones that I already have over there. Why don't I just show you? It's just another set of these shelves, like these 4 little cube shelves. I figured I would stack it on top of here, just give it a bit more cubage. So yeah, haven't changed up my shelves in a minute, and I'm getting that itch. I need to do some rearranging because I am also reading a lot of books off my TBR, so I just need space to add those into my shelves. But that is it for our haul. I did want to sit in the cafe for a little bit at Barnes & Noble's, like after I bought my books. However, the only tables available were the ones that were right in the middle. And I just can't do that. I cannot be out in the open like that. Like, I need to be tucked away in a little nook and or cranny. So that was a little disappointing because I did want to get some reading done there. Haven't read a lick of Dune. Maybe I'll try. Maybe I'll try a little bit today. So I think right now, in order to procrastinate a little bit more from reading Dune, I'm going to put together that other set of shelves that I just bought, and we'll go from there. I have no idea what to do with this thing. Welcome to day 2 of our ultimate book video. I did spend most of this morning trying to read Dune, but now I think I want to take a break from that and start Just for the Summer. So I believe the premise of this is our 2 main characters have this love curse on them where every person they date goes on to find like their soulmate after they break up. So they decide to date and see if their two curses cancel each other out. They date each other, break up, they're supposed to be able to find their soulmate. But this also says when Emma's toxic mother shows up and Justin has to assume guardianship of his 3 siblings, they're suddenly navigating a lot more than they expected. Now, the only other Abby Jimenez book I've read was Yours Truly, which I loved, but it does seem like her books have this premise, this rom-com-y, fun, you know, fake dating, whatever this trope would be. Then there's also this like added layer of seriousness and like important topics that I think makes these stories so much more meaningful and so much more real, and I think that is why I liked Yours Truly so much. And it seems like this is going to be the same type of thing. I know I'm missing the first book in like this interconnected series she has going on. There's this, Yours Truly, and then the first one, Part of Your World. I haven't read that one yet, but because I read Yours Truly, I know how that couple ends up. But if you think I should read it, let me know. Just from reading the back of this though, I don't know how like this one is worked into the universe. Like I don't know who is who and how these people are connected to our other characters, so that I'm excited to find out. I'm gonna start this, and then whenever I want to take a break from this, then I think I'm gonna start working on my shelves. Okay, so I'm like 30 pages into this. Like it so far. I mean, I knew I was gonna like the writing because again, I read Yours Truly. I loved the writing in that. So far so good there. But I figured out, well, I didn't figure out. It's obvious. They tell you. But our main male character in here is friends with our female main character's brother from Yours Truly. Also, one thing I don't really like about romance books, or I guess just like modern fiction in general, is when they reference like real life things or like pop culture. Like that's why I like to read fantasy, because I don't have to be reminded of this world. Like normally I do not like when books make references to pop culture. However, this book starts with this real life Reddit thread called Am I the Asshole? Which I have seen videos before on TikTok of people just like asking Reddit about certain situations, saying like, am I the one in the wrong? Couldn't be me. I'm never wrong. But like, I don't even hate it. I'm not mad at that at all. I think it's clever. And I remember feeling that way with Yours Truly as well, because I forget what it was, but she mentioned something in pop culture. Didn't care. So great. We're feeling great so far. Okay, so here is what these shelves look like put together and stacked on top of these ones. I'm trying to decide if I like the white tapered candles I put in there or like these fun swirly ones. So work in progress. But now we get to fill these up. I do actually have like a ton of open space in my shelves that I have now. This is realistically a ton of space that I'm not using and like down here, but I really like the way that this looks right now, so I don't want to rearrange it. I don't want to add more books there. I like the way that looks, and until I completely actually run out of room for books, I'm just gonna leave it like that. However, I am starting to read, like I said, I'm starting to read a lot of books off of my TBR cart right here. I'm having to figure out what to do with those. I don't know. I'm gonna do some brainstorming here. Also, I don't know what to do with him. I think he does fit in like these bigger shelves. Okay, never mind. He might fit in those shelves over there. I really wasn't gonna rearrange like those big shelves, but it's storming. I actually like thunderstorms. Like, this is perfect cozy reading weather right now. Light a candle. I'm gonna do that. Okay, it is the next day and I'm officially exactly halfway through Just for the Summer. I am on page 205, I think. I don't think I'm liking it more than yours truly. I think with that one, I really just got attached to the characters very quickly. And with this one, I'm not quite there yet. I don't dislike them. I don't dislike anything about this book, but I'm also not like loving our two main characters and like rooting for them so heavily like I was with yours truly. All of that being said, we are only halfway through and we haven't really gotten to anything that's really tested the main characters, really tested their relationship, so all of that could change by the end of the book. I'm still having such a great time. Like I said, I don't dislike anything about this book. Another thing I think Abby Jimenez does really well is weave comedy into her books. I definitely find myself smiling or even letting out a small chuckle because of something funny in this book. Like the moms and the raccoons. Loved it. I'll also give you our little shelf update from where I left off yesterday. Okay, so I'm not done yet, but this is where I've gotten so far. Over here, obviously not done. Okay, so all I did over here was I took this row of books and this row of books and I moved them down a shelf. And then here is where I put Mr. What should we name him? Charles? Charlie. Here's where I put Charles with the Greek mythology retellings that I do have right now. I do have so many on my TBR, so this little section of books will get bigger. I'm not like in love with this shelf, but I also don't hate it. I also decided to actually display my Studio Ghibli coffee table book that I had just kind of like sitting over there. And then this is quite literally as far as I've gotten over here. I did end up getting new candlesticks for this, and I do like these much better. And this is the only shelf that I've gotten filled up. I know these books are out of order. I don't know what is going to irk me more, having the books out of order or stacking them and not having the sizes match up. So this is how it's going to be for now. I've just been letting these 3 sit for a little bit. I think I want to put, I'm not quite sure what I want to put in them yet, but I think I want this to have like a lot of color over here. Hopefully at the end of the video we actually have something in here. Why did nobody tell me how absolutely overrated these are? The Summer Fridays lip balms. Don't waste your money. I said it. I said it. I'm a sucker for lip balm and lip products, and I have tried pretty much everything out there. Not my top 3 or 5. Just buy Aquaphor. Out of everything I have tried, this is number 1. Just doing some de-influencing for you, if you will. I did end up finishing Just for the Summer last night, and I have to say, I think Abby Jimenez might now be an auto-buy author for me. Whatever she comes out with next, I will be reading. I wasn't quite as emotionally invested in our 2 main characters' relationship as I was with yours truly, but I still loved this. I still loved the writing. I still loved the way the story went. I still liked our main characters and their relationship. I think I just like Abby Jimenez as an author. I loved the direction that she went with the storyline and how she chose to wrap everything up. I would say like the last 4th of the book really just had me, like I couldn't put it down from that point on. And I have decided that I am going to go back and read Part of Your World, because that couple ends up becoming, is that a spoiler? That couple becomes important towards the end of this book. That's all I'll say. Important enough that it has made me want to go back and read their story. I am finding that I just really love interconnected standalones, or at least the way that Abby Jimenez does them. I love the connections. I love the cameos from the other characters, like Brianna and Jacob. They were in this book. Obviously, the couple from Part of Your World. They were in this book. Also, I guess she's already announced her next book, which I don't think is part of this series. However, there are still connections, there are still cameos, and she said that one of the main characters is a veterinarian, so we're gonna get cameos of the pets of the previous books, which that is so cute. I love that. This was just so good. I think I'm really just learning that I love Abby Jimenez, and as far as romance goes, which I'm not a romance expert, I'm not a huge romance reader, I've said it 17,000 times, and if you ever get sick of hearing me say that, let me know. Nicely. Just let me know though. But as far as romance goes, I feel like so many books right now are written around smut, written around spice. If you love romance but you don't like spice, these books are great. There's a tiny bit of spice, but there might be like one scene. It is not the point of the book at all. My point being is that I love how her books are so much more focused on the emotions, not only the emotional connection between the 2 main characters and their relationship, but also just the emotions of them as individuals. I think she writes the complexities of human emotions just so well, and there are a lot of heavy topics in her books, but in my opinion, she balances it out so well with humor, with cute moments, with romance, that it's just, it's great. I love it. Completely lost my train of thought. I very much enjoyed this. I very much enjoy Abby Jimenez as someone who doesn't really read romance, and I'm very excited for her next book, which I don't think comes out for another year. So, but there's a tornado watch. Fun. So yeah, that's that. Now I do have to go back to reading Dune. I haven't done anything else with my 4 little cubbies over there. I have not added any more books into them. Ta-da! I love how I'm acting like I didn't just do the absolute bare minimum. Also, FYI, these are not the same size. Do you see that? not the same. No, but I think it'll be cute if I put these books here. I'll put Part of Your World here. And then I also do want to start reading Emily Henry books. So I think those will all look cute in here somehow. I do have Happy Place, but let me know which one of hers I should start with. But I guess that's it for this video. I did pretty much everything I wanted to do. We did our little reading vlog. We went to Barnes. I got a new shelf. Let me know if you like this type of video. I almost feel like I didn't do enough. So maybe next time we'll change things up, but I do like this idea, like this ultimate book video where there's not necessarily a theme. The theme is just books. So if there's anything else that you would like to see me do in these types of videos, please let me know. I really hope you enjoyed. I hope you decide to stick around, and I'll see you in the next one.